Hello, you're looking at the schematic for Marantz SR19. This is just an ongoing project I'm working on for someone who found me on Facebook because of some of the electronic repair stuff that I post periodically. He was someone local and he tried taking this stereo receiver to several different places and no one seemed to be interested in working on it. I know why now, just because it's so far have been a pain. What you're looking at here is an exploded view of how it's put together. And you can see by this great big transformer here, this thing is heavy. The size of these caps. The section I'm actually working on is right down here. This long thing is a heat sink and there's boards wrapped around it. It probably took me an hour and a half to get that out of there. Let's step back though. The whole issue was this gentleman was apparently playing this at a very loud level, which, okay, it's got the power to do it, but decided for whatever reason to remove some speaker wire or move a speaker wire. In any case, he shorted the negative and positive while it was on and at a very high output. And so what he had done, and if we just go to, I believe it's page 23, yes it is, and we zoom in here, what we're going to find is he blew out, there's two power transistors. Here's one of them. It's the QP25, and then there's this other one over here. That's the QP27. One's a NPN power transistor, and the other one's PNP. I believe it was this one here, the 25. It had actually had blown the face of it right off. I mean, it was just disintegrated. It just blew it right out. I actually found the part that it blew off the face of it. Good thing, so I could get the number before I found the schematic here, which was available online. Lucky for me. Um, so I've ordered a pair of these because they're both bad. They're both shot. Actually received them yesterday. I've started to do a little bit more looking around, and I found a couple other transistors that were bad. Also, I'm looking and I'm finding resistors that are just shot. I pulled this one out up here, this RPN 27, and it's gone. I mean, it's supposed to be like a 530 ohm or something like that. It's checking in the mega ohms. So I've gone through and checked most of all these diodes, I think. So the diodes all seem to have survived. There's a Schottky diodes down here, diode that I checked. It seems to be okay. But I need to go through and check any of these capacitors, all these other transistors, make sure that they're all good. I can't test this out of circuit. I have to check it in circuit. And to do that, I'm going to have to put it all back together again, which is it's a chore. So I want to make sure that I replace anything that needs to be replaced before I obviously put it back together. It's so far have been a lot of work. There's actually on this board here, there's only two channels, so it's not too bad. I've got this channel here and I got that channel there, which was nice because then I can kind of compare components to on there. Some of that, some of that stuff doesn't check um, very well, in circuit, but I can kind of compare what the other channel is as far as a good component in circuit and compare it to the one that's bad. So that's just where I'm at with the Marantz stereo receiver repair. I'm going to actually be off for the next week, and I'm going to take some time to actually see if I can get this all up and going. As long as I got all the parts, we'll see.